Hey guys, so today we're going to learn how to draw a Charmander. Some supplies that you're going to need are a piece of paper, a pencil with an eraser, a Sharpie, and something to color with. So let's get ready. Okay, we're going to start with pencil. So if you make any mistakes, you can erase. We're going to make this arc, like a rainbow kind of. This is going to be Charmander's head. Okay, his face gets a little wider at the bottom on one side and comes out a little bit more on the other side. Okay, we're going to add his body. So it's going to connect on both sides of the head. And it comes down kind of like a, almost like a teardrop shape, kind of. Okay, we're going to add the arm on this side. So it comes out at an angle, like a diagonal line. And on the other side, it does almost the same thing. Okay, the underside is a line that curves up a little bit and toward the end of the top line, so they taper just a little bit. And the fingers are points, so almost like a triangle. And there's only 3 on the outside part, and then a kind of triangle shape again as the thumb. Okay, we erase that line, and we're going to move on to the other arm, which is coming out from behind the body. So this goes out and angles down just a little bit at the end. We're going to make a sideways J shape. This will be the thumb and the pointer finger. And then you make this little kind of M shape or zigzag. Good. So each hand has 3 fingers and 1 thumb. Now we're going to erase part of this line, not the whole thing. We're going to add the yellow part on the belly, which is kind of an egg shape. And then we're going to add the leg that's closest to us. So it's this curvy line, almost like a backwards question mark with a little hook at the end. And then the outside part of the leg follows the line of the body down and out. So at the bottom, we're going to have the foot with the toes. So we're going to make these claws, which are kind of like teardrop shapes. And there's going to be 3 of them. Then I'm going to go back and erase this line and part of that egg shape, because we want the leg to look like it's out in front. Okay, so now for the leg that's further from us, we're going to add this slightly curved diagonal line. And this backwards L shape is the bottom foot. Then we're going to make this nice curvy line, almost like a quarter of a circle. And then we just add the top part of the foot, and then those same shapes we did for the claws on the other side. So 3 kind of teardrop shapes. So now we're going to add the tail, and even though I erased it, I can still see this line. So I'm going to kind of follow that line and continue it as if it went on in a nice upward swoop. And then the top of the tail is the same shape, but notice it gets a little closer toward the end of the line, kind of tapers in. And then there's the underside of the tail. And we're going to make the flames on the end of the tail. So these are like leaf shapes almost. A bump with a leaf. Let's see, or like an M shape. There's that leaf. One big part in the middle on the top. And then the other flame that kind of comes down the side. And then there's just a couple little marks on the inside. Kind of slightly squiggly lines. There's one in the middle, one on this side, and just a little one right here. Now we have to add the face. So we're gonna draw a really light line, a curved line. This is gonna help us place the eyes on the same level. So one eye, we're just gonna use that line as the bottom of it. And we're gonna make a nice arch that goes up and comes back down. And that line becomes the bottom of the eye. We're just going to add a teardrop shape. That's the shiny part of the eye. And then on the other side, this eye kind of peeks out from that side of the head. So it's part of an arch, the bottom of the eye, and that teardrop shape. Of course, we need some eyebrows. And I'm gonna go back and erase that line because we don't need that anymore. Okay, we're gonna add the nose, which is just 2 little dots for nostrils, and the mouth, which is just a curvy line, kind of points a little bit down in the middle, like a lizard. Right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Now we're gonna grab a Sharpie and you're gonna trace all of those important lines. Okay, then it's time to color. I used 4 colors. A light gray for the claws, a darker, like kind of gold yellow for the tail, and a brighter orange for the flame on the tail. The body is a slightly darker orange, and the belly is a light yellow. So you can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, it's up to you. I know Crayola doesn't have a lot of variety for their each color, so I like to get markers that have like 3 or 4 of each different color, different values. There you go. That's Charmander. So show me those pictures, email them to me, and I can't wait to see what you guys drew. See you later.